Creative is the #1 driver of sales effectiveness. Stefan Vogel also said that nothing is more efficient than creative advertising. It's more memorable, longer lasting, works with less media spending, and builds a fan community faster. So how creative is your content, and are you using data to plan and measure performance? Let's look at creative storytelling from 2 different angles. Firstly, by defining what it actually is. A Harvard Business Review study broke creative down into 3 key categories. Elaboration, using more complex ideas and visuals that force your audience to think about what they are seeing, making the creative more memorable. There's a fine balance here though. Deliver a simple message in a creatively complex way. Artistic value, using aesthetically pleasing audio and visual elements with high production value. The more an audience thinks they are looking at art, the less they feel they are being sold to. And originality, with uniqueness allowing you to stand out from the crowd and capture attention through surprise and intrigue. When reviewing over 400 campaigns, the study then showed that a combination of these things resulted in better performance, with originality being the most powerful variant. Harvard ended the study by touching on the same point as Stefan Vogel, that increased production budgets often pay for themselves. Secondly, let's look at implementing our creative into an ad structure. Google's ABCD system is a checklist of what we need to do throughout our ads. Attention. Be bold in the first few seconds and then sustain that boldness through immersive storytelling. Branding. Work your brand identity into the story as early and often as possible. Graphic design, music, voiceovers, set design, and so on. Connection. Similar to elaboration, use your creativity to make your audience think or feel something. And direction. Have a clear action you want your audience to take after seeing the ad. Good data-driven strategies give you the insight you need to target your audiences in the most effective way. At Mediaworks, we look at audiences in great detail to find out what motivates them and how best we can engage with them. This influences the technical aspects of producing assets in varying formats for each audience channel, but also the creative ideas themselves. Google measured that using ABCDs more effectively yielded a 30% increase in short-term sales and a 17% increase in long-term brand contribution. With a solid measurement plan in place for creative assets, you can determine whether or not they're working and whether you need to make further iterations. Split testing is a great way of making sure things work. We recently ran some paid ads using 3 different designs. The difference in conversion rate showed which design style we should focus on in line with the target audience. Head to mediaworks.co.uk/insights to find out more about creative storytelling in paid advertising.